Welcome to Beaded Doilies by Shell. In this video I am going to be showing you how to connect the two doilies together so that you can make either a table runner or a circlet or anything that you might think of that would be fun to make by connecting your doilies together. In this video also I wanted to show you some other color combinations I have put together for the dragon pattern. And here is the colors written out for you. These are with the 8O seed beads that I showed you in the first video. Now, there are two ways that you connect a doily together. One is with the points, and then the second is with the straight side. In this video, I will be working with the straight side. Before I show you how to connect them, I want to show you some ideas for using the straight side. For a semicircle, you would take and put the straight sides together. And then you would put a straight and a straight, and you would have 4 in the semicircle. Then you could put it up against something and then put something nice in the center. If you wanted to do like a runner along a mantelpiece, you could set them up side by side like this and then make a nice long runner right along a mantelpiece. If you wanted to make a table runner, you could do it like this along the straight edge. You can have one facing one way or one facing the other way. Or if the table is up against something, then you can have them both facing the same way. So those are some different ways that you can hook your doilies together and make them into something bigger. So we will set those aside, and we will now show you how to connect the straight sides together. Now what you want to do is on your first side is you will skip this first bead here that is along the straight, and you'll go through the second and third bead. Then you'll add a bead. Now I normally just use one bead in when I connect my sides, but you can use more. You can even add a special bead in there along with another regular bead. But whatever you choose to do, you would do it each time you add beads. I'm using about 1 foot of string here, but if you want to use more than just one bead, you'll need more string. Now, because we went through the second and then third, we're going to go through the third and then second on this one. So we'll go through the third bead going back towards the beginning, and then the second bead. Then we will add a bead. And now I like knots, so with the one needle you can only do a knot at one end, but I like to do knots, so I'm going to tie a knot. With the monofilament, I like a regular followed by a double overhand, but with the microfilament I just do a regular double knot. And then I slip it inside a bead. Doesn't matter which of the beads next to the string, just one. Then once your knot is complete, you are going to want to work along the side back to the bead that you added. So you'll go back through 2 side beads on the side that your string is on. So that's 1, 2. Then you'll go through that bead that you added. Then you'll go through the next 2 on your doily, going away from the beads you've added. And then you'll add a bead or a collection of beads depending on what you've chosen to do. And now you want to go back towards the beads you've added. So you remember you want to go through 2 beads, so 2 away from your last bead added. Then you'll go through the bead you added or previously added. Then you'll go back towards the bead you just added. And you'll go through it again. Then you'll go through the next 2 beads away from the ones you've added. And then you'll add a bead. And as there's only 1 more bead on the side, that means this is the last one we're going to add. And then we go back towards the previous beads we've added. And we go through that previous bead. And now at this point, our side is connected. So what you want to do is secure this string. Now, for me, when I secure a string, I go at least 3 circles, weaving back and forth, and then I come back, and that helps secure the string. Now, if you have beads with large holes, you will need to find a different way to secure your string, because this will probably not hold. But if you're using seed beads or regular faceted beads, this should hold just fine. So remember, you want to go through 3 circles, weaving back and forth. When you've gotten to the 3rd one, you'll go all the way around and head back the way you came. Seem to have a knot in this one here, so the string does not want to go through it. There we go. And now we are headed back, weaving just like we did previously. And you want to remember that you're just heading straight back to where you originally began your weaving. And then you can snip off the excess. Now for this one, I would weave away just a little bit so that you don't snip off next to the knot. I like to go at least 6 beads away and then snip it off. And then you have your 2 doilies connected, and you can continue connecting them as you would like, and make all kinds of things with many multiple doilies. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you create many beautiful things, and happy beading!